One of the things I did see today, they're down at the training ground. Lamborghini, new partner for Leicester Tigers. Who's got the Lambo? Who's got the freebie? There's got to be one floating around. Who's the big time dog that has taken the free Lamborghini?
I'm not sure. I would say Freddie's been in there. Freddie's, he was the first to follow him, and they followed him back, and he's been talking about Lambo. So I'd say, he'd be trying to pull some strings there. But I don't know, you'd think one of those things, Freddie Stewart maybe. He'd have to be young and I guess playing for England, I guess.
Freddie Burns did just say to me, I messaged him today about it. He said, I'm just keeping it warm for when Handre Pollard arrives. But there we go.
I've heard another rumour about a fly half going to Leicester.
Go on, James.
Go on.
A shark. I can only give you a hint. A shark.
A shark.
A shark.
A shark. A South African shark or a sail shark?
Sail shark.
No, a shark. Just think, Andy Rowe, go on. Anything? It's a hint. It's a shark.
Shark.
What do sharks have?
Teeth.
Fins. Finn Russell. Finn Russell. Finn Russell. There we
go. No
chance.
All right. I'm telling you now. Now. This guy in the sauna today, David Lloyd, he was about 95, said a good source mentioned Finn Russell to Leicester. But anyway,
there's the Lambo
Freddie
link.
Burns. Well,
there's the Lambo link.
See what I've done? I'm just joining everything together. So
piecing together, James.
I hate rumours, though.
Any other big rumours floating around?
Well, your Finn one is massive. And I was going to say Handre Pollard to Leicester is what I've heard. But you've heard Finn, which is even bigger potentially than Handre Pollard.
Who would you prefer as a Leicester legend to another Leicester legend? Who do you think would be best suited? Shall I give my opinion? I rate Handre Pollard. I don't think he's as good as his CV and the price tag on it probably says. And that is a big statement. I get it. I absolutely get it. It's a big statement. And it's only an IMO. And I think...
He's a World Cup winner, mate.
But it's his CV, but what's his price tag? 750,
Yeah, possibly.
So...
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one, isn't it? Finn Russell,
I don't think it is. I don't think it is a tough one. Do you?
I do, actually, because you've got two very different types of players. One probably suits a Steve Borthwick-minded team. And can you imagine Steve Borthwick trying to say to Finn, mate, no look passes, just, Well, I suppose if you're signing Finn, you're signing Finn for, what you're getting. Even though Racing got their pants absolutely pulled down by Bordeaux at home at the weekend, which I'll come on to later. But yeah, I don't know. I think Handre Pollard suits Leicester more than Finn Russell. But
convinced, mate. You've convinced me.
I'd love to see Finn Russell in a Tigers shirt, chucking the ball around from his own posts. It'd be fun, wouldn't it? Whenever Finn plays, you want to watch him play. He's a bums on seats player. But Handre Pollard, yeah, I mean, tough one, isn't it? Do you know, if I was Leicester, who I'd try and sign, and I don't know whether it's even possible.
Let me try and guess. What? Give me a hint.
You've mentioned him already on this podcast.
Danny Cipriani.
No.
Alex Good.
Not Alex Good. Close.
Kozowski.
Alex Kozowski.
As a 10?
As a 10, mate. He's class. I've taught him everything he knows about not playing 10 and how he should play 10 because I couldn't do it. But he's phenomenal. As a 10, you saw what he did at the start of the year. He's all at Saracens, right? And I know he loves the environment. I know he plays 13. I know, Farrell's there and all this stuff. If I'm Leicester, I'm trying to break and you need to not break the bank, but you want to put a big offer in. Alex Kozowski, you're getting longevity. He's not in the England mix while Eddie Jones is there, but he's absolute class. That's who I'd go for.
Any other big rumours floating around?
Andrew, do you want to say some of these? Because, I mean, go on, you go.
Yeah, talking about Leicester, I can't see it. I can't say salary cap, but I can't see it. I've heard Ellis Genge, there's a sniff of him going to Saracens. No chance, surely not. Really?
Wow. It all depends on the revolving door that is the Vunipolas. I'm unsure whether Mako and Billy will stay.
Do you know what I heard? I heard Saracens offered them less than they're on now. Which, it may be fair, maybe true, maybe false. But that's only going to entice Billy and Mako to look for bigger money elsewhere, isn't it?
And there's always the chat with Billy and Mako that they were going to go to France at some point. You know, Clement was the big one that was always spoken about. Bordeaux's in the mix now. Do they go as a duo? Do they go as a pair? We know that their dad has a big influence on the decisions without speaking for them. I might be completely wrong, but that's what I've heard. I'll be honest with you. I would not be surprised to see Mako and Billy Vunipola leave Saracens. I wouldn't. So I could see it happening. You look at the age profile, you look at the development of Saracens in terms of what they want to do. I would do everything personally to try and keep Mako and Billy. But what does everything mean in terms of money? And we know the issues that Saracens have had. Do they want to stay, or do they want to go to France and get paid 1 point whatever million for the both of them, or each, whatever the value at? And they'd suit France as well. So in that point comes, well, how do you fill that void? Baby Rhino.
Yeah.
What's happening with Ashy?
AWOL. NFI.
Akon. AWOL.
No. Where is he? Uelu Ashi. And I did think with Dennis Solomona leaving Sale and Alex Sanderson being involved with Sale and probably likes Ashi. I think he does like Ashi. We all like Ashi. He's a good bloke sometimes, apart from when he abuses you when he comes into training saying you look like sick. Apart from that, he's a good lad. But I don't know. Have you heard anything, Andrew? Where is he? Is he okay?
I don't know, actually. I've heard he's definitely out the door at Worcester. As I said, I don't want to, it's not really I told you so, but I said it weeks ago, didn't I? And other people are mentioning it now. And I know they keep asking Jonathan Thomas in the press conferences, where's Chris Ashton? Is he available? And he's like, he's unavailable. And that's all I've got to say on the matter. So there is a legal battle going on from what I hear. There's been a fallout. I think they suspended him. There was a bit of a to-do at the training ground, all this stuff. And then Steve Diamond's gone to Worcester now. And if you rewind your minds back, Sale were doing pretty well. Steve Diamond was head coach. Ashley left Sale because he wanted to tell Steve Diamond how they should be playing. And we said it on air, didn't we? Why is a winger going to the head coach saying we need to play this way? And then he leaves, goes to Harlequin. So he's not playing for Worcester Warriors ever again, I don't think. And I think the other thing is, people may say go back to Sale and all this stuff. Alex Sanderson, there's a bit of baggage that comes with Ashley. Don't get me wrong; he's a quality player, but he's got a lot of injuries as well. He's had quite a few injuries over the last sort of year, 18 months as well when he's been at Worcester, and he's got banned and all this stuff. So I think it's a sad thing, but I think maybe his time might be. We might not see Chris Ashton on the rugby field again. I hope we do somewhere, but from what you understand, I think that may be it for him.
I do think it's harsh on Ashley, and we've obviously had a crack on here, and he did call me a bag of sick every day, but I just hope that he's all right. Do you know what I mean? Because it's going to have been a tough few years for him, young family, and he's a lovable rogue, and I love lovable rogues. And Ashley, I love you. Reach out to me, mate. I'm here for you. I don't know what I could do for you. I don't know if we can travel to England now. I don't know what's happening with lockdown and all this, but I'm here for you, Chris.